Hey guys, Moldran here, and today I want to talk about one of the new additions to the game with the expansion pack, the Mystic. Now the Mystic is going to have two basic functions. One of them is the Mystic is going to be able to reroll certain FXs on items. Basically make the item stronger, give a chance to make an item stronger. And the second thing is transmogrifying items, which means you can make any item of a character look like any other item. So if you are not happy with the look of your helm, you just transmogrify it into another item. Today, I'm only going to talk about the Mystic with the Enchanting. Because Wyatt Chang, Senior Technical Designer of Blizzard, he made a blue post explaining the entire Mystic thing, the Enchanting thing, and it's really interesting and it works, I think, very well. They really thought this very well out, and let me explain it. So basically, with the Mystic, it's going to be a character in the small cities or towns where all the vendors are located. Basically you go to him and let's say you have an item, you have a ring. You have a ring with 5% crit chance, 50% crit damage, average damage, strength vitality and 50 fire resist. Now the ring is pretty good, but the 50 fire resist, you want to have attack speed or you want to have all resist instead of that. So it can be even better. So what you do, you decide to reroll the fire resist effect. So you go to the Mystic, you put in some enchanting mats, maybe gold. It's not clear yet what it's going to be, but it's probably going to be some materials. And then you decide, okay, I'm going to reroll that 50 fire resist. Now what happens next is you're going to get a randomly generated list of affixes, for example 5 affixes, and you can choose one from them. If you're lucky, one is going to be attack speed or all resist. If not, it's not bad still, because Blizzard also made it so that one of those 5 affixes, or let's say for example, let's say you only get bad affixes. Let's say you get affixes that are actually worse than the affix you are rerolling. Let's say you get 500 life after kill, or 1000 health glow bonus, or you get 12 arcane resist. Those are even worse than the 55 resist that you were rerolling, so you would actually make your item worse. To prevent this, Blizzard made it that one out of those 5 affixes is always going to be the affix that they are currently rerolling. So one of those 5 suggestions is going to be 55 resist. So that's gone. And then there's going to be 4 affixes you can choose from. And even if they're all bad, then you just don't choose anyone. Then you keep the same item. So this makes crafting actually really good, because if you craft or if you enchant an item, it can't be worse. It can only be either better if you're lucky, or it's at least going to be as good as it was. And in the future, you can just reroll the same affix again. There's an unlimited amount of rerolls possible, so you can decide to reroll 10 times until you finally get your attack speed. It's gonna cost a lot. With enchanting materials, you need to farm to get those materials, but if you do that, eventually you'll be lucky and you will be rewarded, and you'll have that one sick legendary or item that's gonna be buying on account as well. That can't be sold anymore. That only belongs to you. This ring is only yours. And yeah, I really like how this Mystic system works. I think that's how it should work. I hope they don't change it anymore. That's something like that reminds me of the Hellfire Ring and other stuff that used to be good, but then ultimately got changed. But yeah, we'll see how it's gonna turn out. Of course, nothing is set in stone yet, but that seems how it's gonna be. And yeah, now Mystic is just crafting, you know. I'm not really a big fan of crafting. It doesn't really make the game much better, but I think it's a nice improvement to the game. It allows us different options, and I think even if it just makes the game so much better, if there are 10 different things that make the game better, it's ultimately going to be really good. Another thing that's still being discussed is legendaries. Now legendaries right now, for example, Natalia's chest piece, Demon Hunter set chest, has fixed affixes all the time. It always comes with 3 sockets, always comes with dex, always comes with percent life, and then it has, for example, 2 randomly generated stats, which could be anything. And it's still been discussed now at Blizzard if we should be able to reroll like only the randomly generated stats, or if we should also be able to reroll the core stats of an item. Now I don't really have an answer for that. Maybe a few of you have, but that's pretty much it. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you also enjoy the things that are coming up, the small teasers Blizzard is giving us until the BlizzCon presentation, and yeah, gonna be excited for the future. I think Diablo 3 expansion pack is definitely gonna have more than just another piece of loot or another tier of loot, which some people seem to think is gonna be the only improvement to the game. So thanks for watching. I'll be back.